The Bowling Green State of the City Address. What's happening now and what's to come for the city.
Parking, it's a lot. Everything you need to know about parking on campus at BGSU.
And it's the last week of classes, and for BGSU's class of 2024, it's their last few days on campus as students.
Live from the campus of Bowling Green State University.
Changes are in the works for the city of Bowling Green. Welcome into the last BG Weekly on BG24. I'm Jenna de Blasi.
And I'm Steve Iwanek. Mayor Mike Aspatcher hosts a State of the City address this morning, covering new developments and improved traffic safety.
Mayor Mike Aspatcher addressed the city this morning on the future of Bowling Green. He says new developments, improved traffic safety, and more are to come.
We're going to continue to invest in our infrastructure. We're going to continue to invest in our municipal utilities and our public safety services and our roadways. And frankly, we're just investing in the future of Bowling Green.
The mayor says that the continued support from community partners has allowed Bowling Green to thrive.
It really is a tremendous opportunity to have the ability or the opportunity to work with others in the community, to work collectively to make our city and our community better.
One of those community partners is the university. BGSU President Rodney Rogers was in attendance and says he's excited for the continued progress in town and on campus.
The word I would use, there's great momentum. There is great momentum here in the city of Bowling Green. There's great momentum at Bowling Green State University.
Dr. Rogers says that though students come and go, the city is an important experience.
When alums come back to the university, they often have great fond memories of the university, but they also have great fond memories of being a citizen of Bowling Green for those couple of years.
Mayor Aspatcher says that the city's long-term plan is continuing to be developed, but that 2024 is going to be an exciting year for the city.
We truly are our community truly is on an upward trajectory, and we're excited for those things to come.
Reporting in Bowling Green for BG24, I'm Laura Sandlin.
The mayor also talked about continued housing issues and says the city issued permits for 29 new homes in 2023. The city is also close to finishing a couple different projects around town, including a new dog park at Rich Park.
A local business owner is being charged with felonious assault and tampering with evidence after Bowling Green police say he bit part of someone's ear off during a fight and then threw the ear into a nearby storm drain. Officials say this happened just before 1:30 Monday morning on North Main Street, close to East Court Street. Authorities say 56-year-old Jesus Garcia, owner of Lupita Mexican Taqueria, got into a verbal fight inside the bar over a bar stool before going out a different door and starting a fight outside. Police say Garcia was found walking down Court Street with blood on his hands, his face, and hands. Garcia is being held one on 100% down, $50,000 bond. He's expected back in court on Monday. Police have not released any information about the victim.
If you're having a hard time finding a parking spot on campus, you're not alone. In a survey conducted by Falcon Media, many students expressed their frustration with campus parking and parking services. BG24 Sierra Geronimo takes a look at how much parking services is making off of students.
BGSU parking data from December 2023 shows about 88% of the campus population is students, while almost 12% of the population is staff. But the total available parking spots breaks down to about 48% being faculty and staff, while commuter students have about 29% and residential students have about 23%. This shows that the bulk of spaces goes to employees, while they only make up about 12% of the population.
Like you have to plan, 30 minutes round trip to be able to get to your car. And then when you do get there, there's not as many parking spots as cars. So you're driving round and around and around trying to find a spot.
BG Falcon Media has data that shows in the fall of 2023, parking services made over $1.1 million in revenue from the sale of parking permits, prepay parking, and parking citations. Just under $113,000 from parking citations and about $135,000 from prepay parking.
Let me park. Just let me park. We pay so much money to go here.
Reporting for BG24, I'm Sierra Geronimo.
She's also been seen at other colleges, including Cleveland State University, where parking is structured as first come, first serve, rather than having designated parking spots for students and staff. Life-saving medication. It's at your fingertips. Did you know there are 3 Narcan vending machines throughout Wood County? Ohio saw just under 5,000 unintentional drug overdose deaths in 2022. Over 80% of those deaths involved the opioid fentanyl. Members of the Wood County Alcohol, Drug Addiction and Mental Health Services Board says Narcan is a nasal spray that can reverse the effects of an opioid overdose. The machines act like typical vending machines, except you have to answer a few questions and get a 4-digit code to use it. There's a machine at the Wood County Health Department in Bowling Green, Harbor Behavioral Health in Perrysburg, and the Midwest Recovery Center in North Baltimore. The idea is to get it now for if you need it later. For more information, visit narcan.com.
This weather has been perfect for lying by the pool and getting some sun. And with summer just around the corner, the city of Bowling Green Parks and Recreation is urging people to get ready for the pool season with a sale. Summer pool passes are 20% off now until April 30th, and season passes range from $88 to $155 with different rates for students, seniors, adults, and families. Be sure to splash into summer with this sale before it's over. Visit the Bowling Green Community Center to learn more and purchase your pass.
April is recognized as the ASPCA's Prevention of Cruelty to Animals Month. The month raises awareness to important issues affecting animals, and regardless of the month, the Wood County Humane Society is busy year-round rescuing and caring for animals. BG24's Jesse Oberski discusses the points you should think about before you go out and get a pet.
The Wood County Humane Society says they are turning away families who want to surrender their pets because they just don't have the space. Spring is commonly known as surrender season, which comes after the holidays when families start bringing their pets to the shelter.
Megan Smith, Director of Shelter Operations at the Wood County Humane Society, says this happens for a variety of reasons, from unknown allergies to lifestyle changes and even unexpected gifts.
Just make sure everybody who is going to be involved in that pet's life is aware and on board, because that is something that tends to happen a lot. Is everyone gets excited and then they're like, nope, didn't realize, not ready for this full commitment. And while we'll accept that animal, with empathy and compassion, right now shelters are full everywhere.
Smith also says there's a lot that goes into getting a pet that potential parents should be aware of before committing to a four-legged friend. Some considerations include thinking about your lifestyle, how much time you have to commit, and that all animals have their own individual personalities.
And also just know that you're adopting and bringing in a living creature into your home. So just like you feel you're fully prepared and ready to have this new creature who does things on its own living, own thoughts, own opinions, own kind of personality, they're going to throw you curveballs.
Smith says the best way to find out if you're ready for a pet and help your local shelter is to consider fostering. Kerrigan Stark, a former foster parent through the Wood County Humane Society, says she's just happy to be part of the process for animals finding their forever homes.
Honestly, I feel like it was a very fulfilling experience, both for me and I like to think that maybe I helped rehabilitate the cats that I looked after because they had more socialization, so then they were going to be more apt to be adopted because they were going to respond better to human contact.
Reporting for BG24, I'm Jesse Oberski.
Other ways to help the shelter include donating items like dog and cat food, gently used towels and blankets, or cleaning supplies. You can find more information on how to help on the Wood County Humane Society's Facebook page.
And as the semester comes to an end, many students will be moving out of their residence halls. Before you move out, don't throw it out, and be sure to donate any unwanted items to BGSU's When You Move Out program. The campus-wide Reuse and Waste Reduction Initiative allows students to donate items like clothing, shoes, non-perishable foods, books, and even small furniture items, instead of throwing them away. Items that are donated get a new life at charitable organizations or the campus restore. Donation boxes can be found in all residence halls, Greek townhouses, the student union lobby, and markets across campus. The last day to donate is April 27th.
BGSU has been recognized as a Tree Campus USA from the Arbor Day Foundation. With over 4,600 trees on campus properties, the university is joining 410 other higher education institutions who hold this honor. This past weekend, the 2022 President's Leadership Academy cohort planted trees for their service project. They partnered with the Wood County Park District and raised nearly $1,000 to purchase and plant trees at the Carter Historic Farms. Students also collaborated with the Office of Sustainability to organize an on-campus tree planting event. Through their efforts, 10 trees were planted at the Whitaker Track right near Doyt Perry Stadium.
And with that, let's bring in BG24's Aaron May. Aaron, please tell me there are some sunny days ahead.
Yeah, there's going to be plenty of nice and sunny days. We'll be able to enjoy the new trees around campus. It's been absolutely fantastic, minus some severe weather that rolled through the area yesterday, producing a few tornadoes across the state of Ohio. But it's been absolutely gorgeous other than that, and I continue that to stay the same. It's been breezy, but it's been great seeing all the trees starting to blossom, and it's just got a great smell across campus. You can smell the flowers when you're walking around campus, and it's been absolutely fantastic. It's been a great time to study outside and just enjoy Mother Nature for a little bit. Today we're seeing some fairly nice temperatures once again. Today we're sitting about 70 degrees. We do have sunny skies for right now. However, I do want to mention that tonight we are under a marginal risk, a level 1 out of 5 for severe weather, mostly for damaging winds, so we don't really have that tornado threat or hail threat that we saw yesterday. All of that sitting out closer in Illinois. We're going to be a little chilly tonight. We're going to be sitting around 52 degrees, and winds are fairly light today. However, it's going to be a lot breezier tomorrow. We're looking now ahead into tomorrow. We're sitting about 59 degrees, and we do have that rain chance, especially overnight tonight, early tomorrow. So expect some rain showers earlier on in the day. We're going to be sitting around 59 degrees as that cold front comes through. It's going to be about 42 at night. So we're going to be having a lot of breeze with that cold front, about 15 to 20 miles per hour. The rest of the week, we're seeing a lot of sun. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, but it's going to be chilly at the beginning. It's going to be about 55 on Saturday, low about 40. We're going to see a chance of frost, especially Sunday night. We're going to be seeing a lot of sun though, but those clear conditions do allow for frost, so make sure that if you have any flowers outside, cover them with a light sheet to protect them from frost damage. And we're seeing a lot of sun really Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, mid-60s, going to be fantastic. There's a light chance of rain, I think, on Tuesday, but nothing that really stands out at me at the moment. So enjoy the sun and spend a lot of time outside studying. So enjoy a lot of the sun, Jenna. You'll enjoy it.
Well, thanks so much, Aaron. For the weather this week, I'll make sure to keep a sweatshirt handy this weekend as it cools off.
As the spring semester reaches its final days, BGSU is celebrating seniors with a week of events for students to make some final memories before crossing the graduation stage in just over a week. To kick off Senior Week, the university hosted its annual Pancakes with the President event Monday night. The event featured BGSU President Rodney Rogers making his rounds as students enjoyed their hotcakes. Students also were able to play some lawn games and sit by some fire pits.
And on Tuesday, dozens of...
So we're here to open this fountain.
On Tuesday, dozens of students gathered at the fountain to indicate the beginning of nice weather on campus. Everyone screamed "I Ziggy Zumba" with President Rogers to make the magic happen. There were also free t-shirts at the fountain and appearances from Freddie and Frida and Siksik.
Tuesday night featured a senior champagne toast where hundreds of seniors gathered to hear from members from the BGSU Alumni Board of Directors and President Rogers himself. There were special alumni champagne glasses, class of 2024 t-shirts and posters, as well as exclusive photo ops. Seniors were officially introduced into their alumni era leading up to next week's graduation ceremonies.
And Wednesday night, James Murray, better known as Murr from the Impractical Jokers, performed at BGSU for a comedy show. The event sold out as guests packed the Stro for a fun night with the famous Joker, and Murr spent the night interacting with the crowd, showing exclusive sneak peek clips from the TV show and laughing with the audience. And afterwards, Murr went to campus quarters to spend the rest of the night interacting with fans.
That seemed like such a fun time, but tonight, Senior Week activities continue at the Doit. The stadium is turning into a movie theater for a sunset movie screening of the original Mean Girls. There will be free soft drinks, popcorn, pizza, and sunset photo ops on the hill. Activities start at 7 and the movie starts at 8.
And tomorrow is the final Falcon Friday of this semester. Sport your orange BGSU gear and share your favorite memories as a Falcon. And try to kick off a last few minute things off the BGSU bucket list, like taking a selfie with Freddie and Frida, learn the words of the alma mater, and eat some stuffed breadsticks from Campus Pollyeyes.
And finally, we want to recognize all of our BG24 seniors who are going to be graduating next Saturday. Pictured on your screen include Claire, Megan, Faith, Jenna, Olivia, Ben, Caitlin, Elijah, Victor, Dana, Danny, Sophie, Jesse, myself, and of course Aaron. Good luck to all of our seniors as you guys leave the BGSU nest and spread your wings. Oh, what a sweet moment that was.
Absolutely, Steve. And coming up in sports, BG Baseball continues their hot hitting as they move into the second part of their season.
That's right. The Falcons are continuing their truly historic season led by their outstanding offense.
And plus, the BGSU softball team continues their struggles as they fall to 2 more conference opponents.
BG24 Sports is brought to you by the Falcon Media Sports Network. Hello everyone, I'm Lucas Kleinmeyer. BGSU Baseball continues their historic run in the spring season, acquiring even more wins in both Mid-American Conference and non-conference play. BG faced Central Michigan this past weekend, taking all 3 games from the Chippewas. The offense flourished again as Falcon bats scored 38 runs on 41 hits, 8 home runs, and a walk-off single in the third by freshman Brady Birchmeyer. Falcon Baseball then played Youngstown State at home on Tuesday, winning 12-9 and recording 18 base runners in 9 innings. Head coach Kyle Halleck says the success comes from this team playing into their new identity.
New team. It's a new year. It's a new preseason with a new approach. Some new methods brought in by Matt Remblack and obviously Joey Gamache, our assistants, that are very effective. And a lineup that's bought into doing things at a high level and not giving away at bats, and then taking quality at bats up and down the lineup, but really swinging on days that we need to swing and not giving away things during practice. Really just stay consistent and not get bored with the success that we're having, but continue to put our foot on the gas and really just push for more and keep what we have going.
With 4 wins in the last week, the Falcons extend their program record to 15-0 in MAC play, the longest active conference win streak in the country, and their home win streak against D1 opponents to a program record 8-0. Sticking with BG Baseball, a big contributor to the team's historic run this season has been junior outfielder Nathan Archer, who's having a career year. The junior is having a stellar season, starting in all 31 games for the Falcons and registering 47 hits, 40 runs, and 37 RBIs. Archer has hit 11 home runs this season, 28 career total with the Orange and Brown, which puts him tied for 10th all-time in program history. Being named among some of the greatest in BGSU baseball history has been a privilege for Archer.
It's an honor. I mean, there's a lot of great names that have come through here, a lot of big leaguers, so it's an honor to be named among them.
Swinging over to softball, my word, the struggles have continued for Bowling Green this season. BG softball has entered the second half of their season, which started with some promise. The team took 3 of their 5 wins in a span of 8 days, 2 from Detroit Mercy and 1 from Akron on a walk-off. Unfortunately, they have fallen back into their subpar track. They have lost their last 5 games, 2 to Mercy Rule against Ball State and 1 to Central, giving up a 6-3 lead in the 7th inning and losing 8-7. Coming up in the Community Corner, a new record store has come to town. Everything you need to know about GOAT Records.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Community Corner, where we talk about interesting topics with the people in the Bowling Green community. I'm Claire Mitchell, and today we're spinning the hits with a new addition to downtown Bowling Green. Today I'm joined by Phil Bryce and Alex Geddard from Goat Records, a new music store on West Worcester Street. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We're really happy you're here. Let's kick things off. When did you start collecting records?
For me, it was when I was pretty young, actually. My dad was big into vinyl, so I would just tag along to like record stores with him and crate dig with him, and I learned things I liked opposed to what he liked, and just built my music taste that way. So I've been collecting records probably my whole life.
Wow. How about you?
Started around, I think, 12th birthday. I got a little briefcase turntable and got a handful of records and just keep growing since.
And now here you are, you've grown to this. Let's talk about, first off, the name GOAT. Does it stand for greatest of all time, or is it just GOAT?
I really like the animal of the goat, and then people will come in and say that and be like, oh, does it mean that? I'm like, I guess it can. I didn't think about it, but sure, it can, yes.
Kind of just an animal.
Yeah, just we like the animal, but yeah, we can use that.
I love
That's
it.
fine with it, yeah.
I love it. And why Bowling Green? You were talking to me before we came on here. Why was Bowling Green a good fit? What's it been like?
It's just, I mean, a college town, and it needs a record store, so I know that like records are pretty big now with like my age kids, his age kids, and I'm 27, he's 22, so it's just big right now, and we love records and we love the record community, and I want to be a part of it, so it seemed like a really hotbed for people who loved music, people who loved records, and a good vinyl community.
What makes you guys different from another music store, record store?
Trying to be personable. I feel like that's our main thing, is just trying to make it nice to come in. Don't want it to feel daunting or intimidating to come into a record shop. I know that's a joke online, that the guy at the checkout's gonna judge your selections, but to be honest, don't always look. Just there to make sure you feel right.
Yeah, what you like is what you like.
Exactly, 100%.
We sell it all, so.
Yep.
Very cool. And if I read correctly, this is a family business, right? You guys are working with some family members. What is that like?
For the most part, it's pretty nice. I wanted to start this business. I could only afford so much of it. So my dad, who loved records, decided to jump in. He's pretty silent with it, kind of lets us run it. And yeah, it's been a dream come true, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, it's nice. They donate, his dad, who's been collecting for now decades. A lot of our collection that we sell has come from his stuff, trying to clear out, so it's nice. He doesn't really charge us much for it, and we're able to give it to people for cheaper because of that.
So some of your collection is in that store?
Oh, some of it, yeah.
Like a rough estimate, how many are in there?
I would say I had 2,400 records before opening. I think I have like 1,200 records.
Wow!
I gave a lot to the store, yeah. I don't. Sometimes I miss them, but we're working through it.
Very cool. And that grand opening last Saturday, April 6th, how was that for you guys?
Oh, non-stop for the first 3 hours, which is actually great. It was nice.
Overwhelming, but wonderful. Yeah.
Awesome. And let's talk about, so this upcoming weekend, Saturday, Record Store Day. For those who don't know what that is, briefly touch on what is it, what does it mean, and how are you guys participating?
For us, so Record Store Day is a day where exclusive records or reissues come out on vinyl, and there's limited copies. You go in, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Limited copies are available of different reissues and special editions. We actually didn't participate this year. It cost a lot of money to get into it, but we're gonna be doing like festivities. We're gonna have snacks, and we're gonna have a 4 for 20 bin where it's 4 records for 20 bucks. And yeah, we're just gonna do 10% off all used LPs. And so we're trying to get people in for Record Store Day, even if we don't have the releases, just a nice thing to do.
Yep.
Absolutely. What are you guys excited for the future? What does the future look like for you guys?
I just love that I have a record store with people that are loving records too. It's nice to see people who love records, a nice community. Everyone's so friendly. It's such a nice, chill environment. I really like it.
So just help keep building the store in the community, because with the record shop, we only really stay open as long as people come in. So, and as long as nice people are coming in, that makes it better.
All right. Well, Phil and Alex, thank you both so
Yeah,
much. We're
thank you
so
so much.
excited about Goat Records. Hey, if you're
Thank
looking to
you.
refresh your music selection, Goat Records is at 126 West Worcester Street in Bowling Green, near the corner of West Worcester and Main Street. They're open Monday through Saturday. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram at Goat Records BG. Hey, coming up after the break, the Falcons are expanding their family. We're taking a final look at the Falcon Cam this semester. Stay tuned.
Thanks so much for sticking with us. The eggs have landed. There are officially 4 eggs in the falcon nest on the top of the Wood County Courthouse.
They just keep popping right up. That's right. The Falcons returned the last week of March, and the first egg was spotted on April 2nd. So now the second was spotted on the 5th, the third on the 7th, and the latest on the 10th. Last year, the eggs began hatching about halfway through May and left the nest towards the end of June. The Falcon Cam is a partnership between BGSU and the Wood County Commissioner, and it runs live 24/7. Well, that's all we have for our last BG24 newscast of the semester. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Follow us for the latest news on social media at BG24 or online at bgfalconmedia.com. We will see you soon in the fall.